Sorry if my energy is like a little bit all over the place. I haven't been very well recently, so I'm just a bit tired. Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. So I don't exactly know what this video is going to be just yet. I don't know if this is going to be just like a chatty video, but I do think, something I've also been thinking about doing is doing little monthly writing update videos on my channel, because I really do want to get into doing more writing videos again. I miss talking about writing. I miss actually doing writing and all that sort of stuff. And the more I write, obviously the more writing content I can create for you guys. But even if I'm not writing super consistently, even though I want to be, that's what I'm trying to get done in August, I can still do like little monthly updates and kind of chat with you guys, and I don't know, just kind of chat. But the main focus for August for me in terms of writing is getting a writing routine down, and I don't really know how to go about this. I would say the most consistent, if we're looking in the past, the most consistent I've ever been with my writing ever is usually when I'm doing NaNoWriMo. And we're not talking about Camp NaNoWriMo because I never do Camp NaNoWriMo very well, but NaNoWriMo in November, every time November rolls around, I know I have to hit the 50,000 words, and it really motivates me to just sit down and write, if not every day, most days. So I don't really know if I want to base like an everyday writing routine around like an objective of hitting a word count goal. I don't know if that is actually like a good way of setting up a long-term writing routine. I don't know if that'll work in the long run, like anything longer than a month. So I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna have to figure it out. What I'm thinking when I say that I want to make a writing routine, I want to have a system in place where I know what I'm working on, what I last worked on for all of my projects. I'm really bad at setting deadlines for myself, in the sense that I don't know actually how long it would take me sometimes to write a book, outside of something like NaNoWriMo, where you just kind of I binge write basically, where I just kind of bust out 50k words as quickly as possible. That I know that is not something that I can actually try and do consistently for a long period of time. So it's kind of hard for me to know if I can I find it really difficult to work towards a word count goal outside of things like NaNoWriMo, outside of challenges. So I need to figure out a way for me to keep track of what I'm working on and actually making progress, but figure out a deadline system that works for me. A daily writing ritual is the ultimate goal, maybe having a certain set time that I write each day, or a process, a certain amount of something that I do every day. I say something maybe, even if I don't get any words down, I spend an hour, I don't know, brainstorming or just doing something productive towards a writing project of my choice. I find it really hard to stick to routines, and I feel like I have to say I'm currently trying to figure this out, because I really want to kind of start treating writing almost like it's a job. So with the deadlines, and I want to treat it, I want to have a little bit of a more serious attitude towards my writing, in terms of giving myself a bit of responsibility and actually holding myself accountable on working on my writing projects, because so far it has been far too easy for me to just kind of not work on my own projects because I've been studying, and studying creative writing does take up a lot of my writing time and creativity. But if you're watching this, you probably don't know this, but I decided to drop out of my creative writing master's program start of August. 1st of August, I dropped out. And I kind of talked about this briefly in my studying creative writing video. My first semester doing my master's was terrible. It was miserable. I had a horrible time that first semester. I really did not enjoy the papers that I took, the teachers that I was working with. It just all around not what I wanted. And then at the very end of July, I met up with my advisor who was going to be working on my thesis, which I was meant to be starting in August. And she was so incredible. This had nothing to do with her. It was a really, really great meeting. She seemed super, super great, like someone I genuinely would have loved to have worked with. But in that meeting, we had some discussions, and basically she kind of just helped me realize that the master's program that I was doing for creative writing was not actually what I wanted to be doing. She told me a little bit more about my thesis that I would be working on, and it was very different to what I thought I would be doing. So the story idea that I had pitched for my thesis, which was a full-length dark academia novel, I basically wasn't going to be able to work on that project the way that I wanted to. And just like a bunch of other little things, it just didn't sound like it was the right thing for me to be doing. And when I say withdrawing from my thesis paper and withdrawing from my master's felt like the best thing ever, it was obviously like very much the right decision for me at this point in time. And this isn't to say that I'm not going to go back and get my master's. I might look into other creative writing master's programs at other universities. I've also considered going and getting my master's in English, but basically this is all to say I am no longer studying creative writing. And the very, very little like structure and routine I had from university, from studying, has now gone from my life. And so now I want to hold myself accountable and find my own structure and routines to fill my days. I will obviously be getting a job. I will not just be spending all my time at home writing full-time. That's not what this is about, even though I would love for that to be what this is about, but that's not what this is about. But I do think that this is the time for me to figure out a writing routine for myself. Have I just been saying the same thing over and over again? I really don't know. So that's what I want to be doing in August. Very, very exciting. Kind of just like a little update for you guys in terms of my study. And I'm really excited to see, one, how this writing routine goes, but two, what I can like get done, like getting back into my own creative projects. I feel like I haven't actually just like sat down and worked on a project that I wanted to work on in so long. So I'm very, very excited to do that. Very, very excited to get back into it. And I would really like to do more kind of like mini daily vlogs. I really liked doing the vlog that I did before Camp NaNoWriMo in July started, except I didn't end up doing any daily vlogs for Camp NaNoWriMo in July. Should we talk about that quickly? Let's talk about Camp NaNoWriMo in July. I feel like I might have put this up in another video. I'm honestly not too sure. But basically I didn't daily vlog for Camp NaNoWriMo in July because I didn't write anything for Camp NaNoWriMo in July. I didn't work on my project that I really wanted to work on. It was a completely new project. I wanted to start something just for fun, but I think I'm going to start working on that this month in August. Very, very excited to do that, and I would love to do some daily vlogs talking about that, doing some brainstorming, talking you guys through that project a little bit more, because while I didn't like write any words or do any vlogs, I have been thinking about that project and I really want to see what I can do with it. I'm very excited to just kind of work on that for fun. And I mean, I do feel bad about not daily vlogging in July, sorry, but I just like didn't even do any writing for camp, so there was nothing to really daily vlog. But I mean, hopefully I can get some writing content done in August. No promises, but I am really hoping that I can work on my writing. I mean, I really want to actually make sure that I work on my writing this month. So yeah, main focus for August will be finding a writing routine. Hopefully I can vlog my process doing that. I definitely want to do some research, look into other people's writing routines. If you have a writing routine and you're watching this, feel free to comment down below what your writing routine is. I would greatly appreciate it. But would love to figure that out. Would love to talk to you guys a little bit more about my projects that I'm working on, specifically the new project that I wanted to work on for Camp NaNoWriMo in July. I think that'll be really fun, but I would also really like like to bring back some older projects as well, like thesis and maybe even my romance projects that I started on last year for Camp NaNoWriMo. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to sit down and give you guys a little update. I think doing monthly updates on my writing could be really great, just like a sit down chatty video like this. Kind of a way to sort of hold myself accountable, but also to just bring some more writing content onto my channel, because it is something that I want to get back into. But I think that's really all I wanted to say in this video. This is just a little update for you guys. If you have anything that you want to see from me writing wise over the next few months, feel free to comment and let me know. If you like vlogs, or if you like more kind of sit down chatty videos like this but maybe around specific topics, just let me know. Obviously vlogs, I feel like vlogs are kind of chatty as well, but like just let me know anything you want to see. But yeah, the start of August has already been a lot. I can't believe I dropped out of my masters. That is just that was a big thing, and I'm excited to see what the rest of August brings and what I will now have time to work on. Very excited to see how it all works out. This was nice to just like sit down and chat with you guys for a little bit. Hopefully I will be back sometime this month with other writing videos, but if not, you will definitely see me sometime soon with another video. Until then, bye besties.